Hi everyone, DC here, another scintillating episode of the Panorage blog. Just want to keep you folks informed as to the state of things here. Currently on my 5th week of unemployment. Well, I gotta say it's been very interesting. This is probably the last time in my life I'm ever going to have this much free time, and it's been interesting. You wrestle with a lot of things like not really having much to do during the day, and you worry about finances, and well, I've been learning to use a lot more new recipes, which is something that my wife is very grateful for. This is a special shout out to those I've been thinking about that might be sharing my situation. There's probably a lot of folks out there that are out of a job right now, and they're wondering about their future, and they're probably getting kind of desperate. I was feeling that way for a while, and my case is interesting because I voluntarily left employment. After being in the workforce for 8 years, I said enough is enough and just walked away. And I know I'm a little scared right now. That's the truth. I have a little anxiety regarding that. But here's the important part. With all the fear and all the uncertainty, I don't regret it a moment. I don't regret it one moment for walking away from that job. It wasn't even specifically that job that I hated so much. I have friends who sometimes ask me for advice, and the one thing I tell them is this: always know what you want to be. It'll take you some time to figure it out, sure, but the best thing you can do in your life as early on as you can is figure out what you want to do in life and follow it with your whole heart. I didn't do that the first time around. To be honest, I did not pay a lot of attention to my education or even really my future when I was going through college the first time, and because of that I suffered because I got a degree that didn't really do anything for me, and essentially spent the next 8 years bouncing from job to job that didn't do a dang thing for me. It certainly didn't let me feel fulfilled. I mean, the pay was decent, sure, but what I'm saying here is that those of you who find yourself jobless from this current economy, I want you to think about this. Don't see this as a tragedy. The economy is going to rise and fall no matter what you do. But what I would tell you is to look at this as a second chance. Well, very few people get a do-over, and from what I've learned in my life, sometimes God forces you to do a do-over. He gives you chances to maybe you make a new beginning for yourself. Richard Pryor, the immortal comic, said sometimes God can make you take 5, and I really think that's what's happening here. So what I would say to you, if you're in the position I am, is that look at this as a chance to break free of a life that you did not really want. If you're like me, you got out of you coasted through college, and you did not really think about your future, and you took whatever job you could get that would pay the bills, and then spent however many of your next years just surviving, just living from paycheck to paycheck and just worrying about getting the next new thing, worrying about paying your bills. The difference between me now and me then is that I don't want to just survive, I want to thrive. I'm going back to school for art. I almost did this 5 years ago, but then I got another office job, and to be honest, I've regretted it since then. I'm a little concerned the fact that I'm going back to college at 31, but you know what? I'd rather do it now than wait till I'm 40 and then try to do it, because people, friends, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, what I would say to you here is that embrace your passions. Embrace what it is you truly in your heart of hearts wants to do. Because we only have one life, which is the common belief. We only have one life, and it's too short to spend it worrying about how much money you're going to make. what I've learned is that money comes. It does. Maybe it's not as much as you want, but usually you get what you need. I would say to you here, you know, if you have a chance like the one I have, embrace the opportunity. Find your passion. Pursue it. Embrace it, because you'll never get this time again. And that's true no matter what age you are. That's what I tell folks. You know, don't live a life of regret. When the opportunity presents itself, take it. Take it, embrace it, live it, and don't look back. If you're like me, you hopefully have people who will support you. I've been blessed in that because my family, my wife, everybody I know is supporting me on this. I wouldn't be able to do it without them. And what I say to you here, embrace your passion and just chase after it. You know, I've got some hope for some job leads, and you know, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. And while I'm still a little scared, no regrets. No regrets. Life's too short for them. I'll talk to you folks soon, and take care.